Hey there, Facebook. Hello. Hey. All right. I got to pull this up on my computer really quick. All right. Where are we? Let me find my live feed here on my computer so that I can share this so that all of you can hear the goodies that I'm about to talk about today. There we go. There we go. All right, let me copy and paste this real quick, you guys. We'll share this to my personal page on your timeline. Oops. What is that? What is that? All right. Hello, you guys. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Let's have some conversation. Yes, yes, yes. Let's see. Share it in my group. I have my computer on my lap and it's like wobbly. All right, let's see. Let's get rid of this. Here we go. We are done. All right. Hey, guys. Hello. Come on in. Come join me for this conversation. Come join me. So I want to talk to you today about next level business growth, right? And about it requiring you to have next level thinking. And it's so interesting to me that our mind really does want to work in our favor, right? The universe, God, the creator really does want to give us everything that we deeply desire. And so I'm saying this because I was thinking about, I knew what I wanted to say to you guys today. I knew the message that would come through me, the thoughts that I was having, and I knew what I wanted to talk about today. But then I found myself like struggling with, okay, what am I going to call this live stream? What is it? What's the name going to be? And so I had all these thoughts. My mind was I was making my mind busy with figuring this out. And so I was sitting there and I said, you know what? I'm just going to get quiet and I'm going to ask myself, what does the name of this live stream need to be? And as soon as I calmed the chatter down and just let my mind be still for a second, it came to me. Hey guys, say hello when you hop on. And so, and thank you so much for watching. And I'm saying this to you to say that anytime you find yourself like feeling confused, overwhelmed, like I don't know what to do next, what should I do? You guys, quieting your mind, meditating, getting into a space of complete stillness and giving your mind the space that it needs to give you the answer that you desire is so crucial. Now, this is not what I planned to talk about today on this live stream, but I think that it's definitely relevant to what I want to share with you today when it comes to next level business growth and next level thinking, right? So here's what here's what I'm learning. My intention, I always set an intention before I get on my live streams, and it's typically, the same intention to provide you with value, to share with you the lessons that I'm learning along my journey, to share with you the things that are working, to share with you, the things that I'm seeing on my journey and what's happening on my journey so that you can then use it for your good and use it for the betterment of your business and your life, right? And so I'm learning this, lesson every day as I get up and show up in my business. And that is simply this. If you want to go to the next level in your business, if you really want to reach that vision that you see inside of yourself, that you see inside of your mind, if you really want to get there, you really then have to make a conscious decision to let go of your boundaries, to let go of the ways of thinking that you've had up until this point, to let go of the beliefs that you may have had up until this point, and really to allow yourself to begin to see things differently, right? Hello, you all. Thank you for watching. Say hi. Say hi so I can shout you out. You have to really begin to let go of the beliefs that got you to where you are today, right? And start creating new ones that may feel uncomfortable. They may feel like, your mind may be going, there's no way that can happen. Nope, girl, what are you thinking about? What are you talking about? But it's pushing yourself outside of the boundaries you created for yourself, right? And so today I went on a run with my husband this morning. and we ran 3 miles, and I had a goal in mind, right? As I started running, and I think I got to like the half-mile point, and my run keeper told me that my average pace was like, I think 9 minutes and some change, right? And so I thought, hey, Marissa, so good to see you, love. Thank you for watching. And so as I was, running, and my run keeper said to me, that I had a pace of like 9 minutes and 40 seconds, right? I thought, yes, that's exactly what I want to do. I want to finish these 3 miles under 10 minutes, because typically my average pace is around 10 minutes, right? And which I'm fine with. But today, as I was running, I thought, no, I want to be under that 10-minute mark. And so here's the thing, and I'm going to tie this into business here in just a second. So as I was running, everything was fine. It's a beautiful day outside, by the way, here in the panhandle of Florida and Alabama. It's a beautiful day. It's a little windy outside, so perfect for running, right? So conditions sometimes in your business are going to be absolutely perfect. Things are going to be flowing. Things are going to be great. So as I started out, I'm running. I'm doing good. I'm telling myself, yes, Kendra, you got this. Marissa, girl, what I'd give for that pace. I hear you. That's what I love about running, though. Running is such a mental game. Like exercise, I feel like, is a mental game, right? So I'm running and everything's flowing great. Everything's going good. I got my music on and I'm feeling great, right? And what I noticed is I kept looking at the steps like two or three steps in front of me, right? Like I wasn't looking ahead, looking at the hill coming up or any of that. I was focusing on, okay, what are my next few steps, right? While at the same time keeping the vision of what I wanted to accomplish. So think about your business, okay? I always talk about how important it is to have a vision for your business. I mean, you should be able to clearly see, okay, where you want your business to be, right? But at the same time, you've also got to be able to pull yourself back and look at what you need to be doing in any given moment, okay? You've got to be looking at, okay, what do I need to do in this moment? What is the next best thing for me to do? So as I'm running, I'm not looking ahead. I'm just keeping my pace in front of me, and I'm like, okay, I got this. I'm listening to my music. I am internally telling myself, you got this, you got this. I knew there was a hill coming up, and so I wasn't going to focus on it. I was going to focus on just continuing to move. So the hill came up on us. I plowed through the hill. I was like, yes. So in business, there are going to be hills that you come up to, right? There are going to be, products that you launch. There are going to be campaigns that you launch. There are going to be services that you launch. And it seems like, man, why does this feel so resistant, right? And that is a perfect time that we can sometimes take ourselves out of the game, and we can sabotage ourselves and say, well, this feels hard, so I don't know if this is something that I should be doing, right? And we begin to question ourselves. But it's in those moments that you always have to, again, see your vision, see the end result, and then pull yourself back and say, okay, what is the best thing for me to do in this moment? And what I find, I hope you guys can hear me because it's really windy, but what I'm finding too is that as I'm working with my clients and listening to my community and my tribe, sometimes I hear women say to me, I just don't know what to do next, right? I feel like I'm stuck. I don't know what to do next. And my response is always, yes, you do. You do know what to do next. We always know what to do next. But what it comes down to is our level of trust that we have in ourselves. Thank you so much, Marissa. It is the level of trust that we have in ourselves, right? And I totally get that, because for so long, I didn't trust the voice that was inside of me, right? Yes, invite all your Boss Babe friends. Share the video. I would love to see them. Thank you, Marissa. It is... I didn't have that belief in myself, at one point. Like, I would hear the message inside of me. I would hear what I was supposed to do. I would hear, my inner guidance system telling me, Kendra, reach out to this person. Kendra, write this blog post today. Kendra, speak on this message today. Kendra, create this program or product. But then what I would do is I would think, well, I don't know. Is that the right thing to do? I'm not sure if it's going to work out. I was always so attached to the certainty of it, right? To the certainty of me doing that one thing and it working out. But see, in business, you'll hold yourself up. You will stagnate yourself, because you'll stay in that space of really trying to get to that place of certainty. I have to know that this works out. And that's human nature. That is human nature. As humans, we love certainty. We love the idea of knowing what the outcome is going to be. But here's what I want to tell you. If you will let that go, if you will let go of having to know exactly, the outcome of what it is that you're doing, if you will let that go, what you do then is you invite opportunities and you invite things into your awareness that would not have even attracted, that you wouldn't even notice before, because you were so stuck over here thinking that it had to be a certain way. And so that comes down to trusting yourself and trusting that you will do exactly what you hear coming through you, and that it will work out for you, and that it will be perfect. It's all a state of belief, you guys. It's all a level of belief. What are you choosing to believe? So to get to your next level in business, it's going to require you to think at the next level. So maybe your goal is to grow your business to, to 6 figures, right? A year. Maybe it's to grow your business to, bringing in consistent 5-figure months, or even if it's just to bring in your first few clients in a month. Whatever that next level is for you, it's going to require you to then think at that level. Okay. It's going to require you to take some risks and really tap into your trust and your faith. Okay. So as I was running this, so back to the whole running thing, like I was running, going through it, I knew what I wanted my outcome to be, and I chose to just focus on the steps in front of me. So we got about 1.5 miles in, and all was well. I was like, yes, I did it. And so it was time to turn around. But here's what happened when we turned around. When we turned around, we were actually running against the wind. So the wind was pushing against us, right? So sometimes in business, it may feel like that things out in the world are just pushing against you, and that, that it feels a little bit harder. But that's where your mindset comes in, and that's when you get to tell yourself, no, I've got this. Just keep moving. And again, I kept looking at the steps that were in front of me. What is the next best step for me to take? What is the next thing for me to do? How am I feeling right now? Am I feeling anxious right now? Is my body feeling like it's, like it can't do this? You got to do the same thing in business, you guys. You've always got to be tuning into yourself and asking yourself, how am I feeling? What's going on? What thoughts are going through my mind? And then in those moments, making the choice to change the way that you're feeling if it's not in alignment with where you want to go. Okay. And again, it's pushing yourself past your boundaries. And so sometimes your mind will have you to believe that you can't do something because it's never been done before, right? So the way that your mind works is it works off of past experiences. Your mind works off of the things that have happened before. It catalogs it. And then as you embark upon new things, it brings up those old, ways of being, those old ways of thinking as a way to keep you safe, right? As a way to keep you in your zone. And it doesn't really allow you to step outside of that. But when you begin to push past that and to do it anyway, and to look fear in the face and do it anyway, that is where you begin to see the growth. Okay. That is when you begin to see, clients coming your way that you never even, that you never even thought of before, right? That's when you see the ideas coming your way that are so brilliant and so amazing, right? Last week, I made a post about my new program, Break Through Your Business Blocks, and I put it out on LinkedIn, and somebody reached out to me who I have not spoken to in ages, you guys, in ages. And what she said to me is, she said, Kendra, thank you so much for what you're doing. I love it. I read all your stuff, and it's so motivating. It's so inspiring. And I'm saying that to say that if I wasn't in the mindset of allowance, if I wasn't in the mindset of receiving the abundance and the prosperity in my business, if I wasn't in that place or that state of mind, then I would have never energetically allowed that to come into my world. Okay. So this game of business, and that's how I'm kind of choosing to look at it. It's like a game of business. It's all an internal game. It's all a mindset game, right? And we tend to psych ourselves out based upon the evidence that happened in the past. Right? And so when I hear clients or women say to me, Kendra, this is my dream and this is my vision, and then their next words to me are, oh, but it seems so unreal. I don't know if it's something that I can really do. I say to them, what evidence do you have that says you can't do it? We don't have the evidence, right? There's no evidence really in this moment that says that you can't have exactly what you have, right? The only evidence that you have is that belief running inside of you that may say to you that you can't have it, or that may say to you that you don't deserve it, right? Because you haven't worked hard enough, or because you haven't done X, Y, and Z, right? But what I want you to understand is that if you see other people accomplishing what you want to accomplish in your life, then that means that it can be done for that the same thing can be done for you, right? What God does for one, he will also do for another. Okay? And that's abundance thinking, right? Scarcity thinking and lack thinking is, oh, well, he's doing it for this person, or she's doing this, so I can't possibly do that. No. You get to have the exact same thing. But until you allow yourself to fully embody that, until you allow yourself to feel worthy of it, right, you won't allow it to come in. So a lot of the work that I do with my clients and my tribe is increasing your level of self-worth, increasing your level of confidence, increasing your level of trust in self. Okay, because we've all been exposed to certain ways of thinking in our life, either through family or through friends or through our education, in school, that are designed to keep you at their level of belief. Does that make sense? Right? So when someone says to you, and maybe you tell your dream or your vision to one of your friends or family members or whatever, and they say to you, how are you supposed to make money online? Like, is that even possible, right? Or how do you think you're going to grow your business to 6 figures this year? Like, what does that look like? You've never done it before. So when you hear someone saying that to you, and then you choose to actually believe that, you're stepping into their level of belief. Okay? And what I want you to understand is that you get to actually choose your level of belief. You get to choose what it is that you're going to believe and what it is you're going to go after. But it requires you to step into that and to affirm those new beliefs daily. So like this morning, I was writing out my beliefs. I have 45 beliefs that I write out every single day. I write them out every single day, you guys, because that's how your subconscious learns, is through repetition. And at the end of it, I was called to write, "It is done." It is done. Okay, that's next level thinking right there. When you create goals in your business and you write them down and you set intentions, and then you set the intention that it is done, which means you're not worrying about it, which means you're not running around like a chicken with your head cut off trying to figure out, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? It means that you're allowing yourself to approach your business from a space of flow, from a space of ease, from a space of trusting that whatever comes up within you is perfect. Because it is. Everything that comes up within you is absolutely perfect because it was designed for you. See, what I find is that sometimes when things come up within us, we want to go and ask people, well, what do you think? What do you think? Do you think I should do this? Do you think I should do that? No. They're going to give you their feedback, and they're going to give you an answer based on their current belief system. Okay? And so what then happens is then you hear that, and it dilutes the message that you received. It dilutes the action that you were given to take. It dilutes your personal belief just a little bit, right? And so how many of us do that? And I get it. I have done it before too. Hey, I'm going to launch this program, and here's what it's going to be about. What do you think? Do you think it sounds good? Do you think it sounds, appealing? What do you think? And every time I've done that, when I look back, every time I've done that, what has happened is that I've come back with a question mark in my head. Like, well, maybe it's not good enough. Well, maybe I should do this, and maybe I shouldn't do that, right? And what I want you to understand is that whatever comes through you, whatever the message is that comes through you, whatever the action is that comes through you, whatever the thought is for your next thing in business, whatever that is that comes through you, it's absolutely perfect because it was created divinely for you. Nobody else can do it. Does that make sense, you guys? Nobody else can do what it is that you do. The other thought that came to me is last night on our way home back from Atlanta, thank you, Marissa. Yes, it is so true. Absolutely. We were on our way back from Atlanta last night, well, before that, actually, I saw an opportunity come through my newsfeed from one of my friends that I follow. She's a coach. and a speaker, and she was talking about, this opportunity or whatever that she's looking into. Because let me first say this: I set the intention this year that my business would have several streams of income, right? Because I believe not just in one stream of income. I believe in having multiple streams of income, right? Because my vision is for me not to just have a business, but to have a company that's able to serve people on many different levels, that's able to serve women on many different levels, that's able to help women create prosperity in their life, that's able to help women create the impact and influence in their life, right? And so what that brought me to is looking at different streams of income and what that looks like, okay? And so anyway, so I saw what she posted, and it resonated with me because her story was very similar to mine, and her vision was very similar. And so I was like, that's interesting. And so I said to her, I said, hey, I'm interested in what you're doing. Can you send me some information? And she messaged me, and she sent me some information, and I looked over the information, went through it all, and let me just tell you, when you're embarking on something new, you may feel some of those old beliefs coming up, like, oh my gosh, this is new, what do I do? But what I've come to learn is I've learned how to tune in to that soul desire inside of me that says yes, right? That says, heck yes, this is what you should be doing. This is what you need to be doing. Yes, you want to do this. Yes, go ahead and do this. Yes, this is in alignment with your vision. Yes, yes, yes. And so at the same time that I had this soul desire going through me, like, yes, you got to do this, you got to do this, you got to do this, I recognized an old belief that came up, this belief of skepticism, this belief of scarcity, right? And essentially, anytime you're presented with a new opportunity before you, we can all get a little skeptical, right? Because why? Because we have seen people that have, made a decision or made a choice and it didn't pan out well for them, or they made a decision or a choice and they lost money in it, or because they made a decision or a choice to invest in something and it didn't work out the way that they wanted it to, right? We've seen it happen. So then what we then interpret from that is that it's not safe to embark on new journeys, to embark on new adventures. But listen to me, you're the only one, once again, that gets to choose how you're going to show up in that space. And let me tell you, if you want to take your business to the next level, you've got to get to a place to where you are comfortable with some uncertainty, okay? But at the same time, you got to understand too that the thing that you're looking to get into, that the next level that you want to branch out into, has to be aligned with where your vision is going, okay? So if you're presented with an opportunity to go to the next level in your business, to take your business to the next level, if you're presented with that and it is in alignment with where you see yourself going, I feel like it is worth the time to look into it, to see what it's about, to tap into yourself and say, does this feel good for me? If it does feel good for you, to move forward with it. Fear is always going to be there, right? Marissa says fear, it won't work for us. Absolutely. Fear is always going to be there. But what are you doing with that fear? Are you allowing that fear to be in the driver's seat, controlling the radio and the GPS of your business and of your life? Or are you recognizing the fear and saying, I see you there. I know you're there for a purpose, but right now I don't need you. So I'm going to need you to sit in the passenger seat or sit in the back and be quiet and let me drive this, okay? And so that's what I found myself doing as I was contemplating this new opportunity, was recognizing the fear, recognizing this mindset of skepticism coming up. But what I also realized is that, Kendra, if you're going to make decisions from that space, from a space of, oh my gosh, what if it doesn't work out? Oh my gosh, what if this happens? Oh my gosh, what if that happens? Then that's exactly what you're going to keep getting, is that exact same result. And so I chose that this opportunity is going to work for me, right? It's going to work out the way that it's supposed to work out for me. I'm going to get out of it exactly what I meant to get out of it. I am going to take my business to the next level, right? So that's what you've got to keep telling yourself. Yes, it may feel a little scary. Yes, it may feel a little uncomfortable. Yes, this may be a new thing that you're doing, for yourself, but it's okay. It's okay. You are safe. It is safe for you to go outside of your comfort zone and expand your mind and expand your business. It's the only way that you grow. It's the only way you grow. You're never going to grow in the boundaries in which you and where you are today, right? It's going to require you to go to the next level. It's going to require you to do some scary things. And that's what I'm learning with this whole business journey, is that there's going to be some risk involved, but it is taking calculated risks that align with your vision. Okay? Seeing the fear and doing it anyway, facing into it and doing it anyway, right? And so I'm excited about this new opportunity, and I know that it's going to work out for me perfectly. It's going to work out exactly how it's meant to work out. And that's a belief that I am constantly instilling in myself every day, is that everything that I do is right. What I do every single day is absolutely right for me. All right? Your business, your journey is not going to look like somebody else's. It's not, and it's okay, because it's your journey. But it's what is going on up here that's going to keep you either moving forward, or it's going to keep you right where you're at, not moving, not growing, right? So I think that's all I got for you guys today. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else that has come up that I want to speak to you about. But here's what I do want to share with you. I do want to share with you that my new program, Breakthrough Your Business Blocks, will be starting on February 8th. And we're literally, over those 7 weeks, going to be talking about, I'm going to be teaching you how to have the mindset of a powerful boss babe. All right? Because that is my vision for myself. And I have stepped into that vision of already being the influential boss babe that I desire to be internationally, right? I've already stepped into the the 6-figure earner that I am, in my business, right? That's my goal for this year. I've already stepped into that vision. And I want to teach you how to shift your mind to a place of success. I want to teach you how to step into the next level version of who you are, right? So we'll spend like half the time in this program literally just cultivating your mindset, increasing your wealth consciousness, because even though a lot of us got in business for ourselves because of the freedom, right? Because we wanted to obviously make great money so that we could do things for our family, so that we could do more for our community or for our church or for the people around us. We want more of the money, right? And so we're going to talk about, your wealth consciousness. We're going to talk about how to have a mindset of a powerful boss babe. We're going to talk about healing those parts of you that are holding you back. Because if there's anything inside of you that has not been healed, that hasn't been addressed, that you just kind of keep pushing down, thinking, I don't need to worry about that. That is creating a blockage inside of you where it's not allowing the things that you need to flow through you. It's not allowing the messages to flow through you freely, right? You're not an open and clear vessel to be used, okay? And so we're also going to be talking about business strategy, of course, as well. How to create the products, the services, the programs, the seminars, the whatever for your audience, right? And even understanding who your audience is. Who is your soulmate client? What does she do? What is she about? We're going to be tapping into all of that. So if that resonates with you, I'm going to put the link in the comments after this video, and you can go check out my love letter. I call my sales pages love pages because it's all in love. So I have a message there for you on that page. You can read more about the course. You can read about the investment and the different options and all that good stuff. And join us if you feel called to join on this journey of breaking through to your next level in your business. And it's all here. And I'm going to literally hold your hand and walk you through how to create a new mindset for yourself, how to reprogram your mind to work for you instead of against you, right? So any questions, any thoughts, any comments before we wrap this up, you all? If you have questions, I would love to address those questions here in regards to anything. It could be business, it could be about this live stream, it could be about, life stuff, whatever. Does anybody have any questions? Any questions? My computer is about to die. And I've got 9% remaining on my computer. Any last thoughts or questions or comments, you guys? I'm getting hot. The sun is starting to come around my way, and the sun is beating down on me. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so grateful for all of you who are watching live right now, and for all of you who will watch this recording. I'm super grateful to you all for your time, for your energy that you have allowed me to to be a part of today. So have a fantastic, blessed day. I'm going to make sure I don't see any comments coming through. Nope. Okay. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you all again very, very soon. I'll put the link of the Prissy, thank you so much for the love on the video. Thank you. I'll put the link here in the comments, you all, and then you can go to my webpage. It's KendraKWoods.com/breakthrough-business. KendraKWoods.com/breakthrough-business, and that will take you to the love letter that I have for you. Mia, hello. Thank you for the love on the video. Thank you. We have got to get together. We have got to have our coffee date. Or we're going to come by your studio. That's something that I really want to do too. Is come by your studio. So here is the link. I'm thinking that is the link. Let's see. Breakthrough Business. I just put it in for you guys. You can check it out. Y'all have a fantastic day, all right? And I'll talk to you again later. Message me if you have questions about the program, okay? If you want to know if it's for you, or if you just want to just chat about if this is an alignment for your journey, just send me a message and we can talk, okay? All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye. Thank you for watching.